What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sanchino and I am back with another video. So consistency is being consistent. I'm getting my second video out for the second week in a row. I'm going to continue this momentum going forward. Try to get at least a video a week out for all you my fans. I know you guys support me a lot, so I'm going to make sure I'm producing that content. I've taken a big liking to this video creation thing in general. The whole process from start to end. Recording audio, importing that into DaVinci's Resolve, pairing that up with my gameplay. To be honest, I haven't even played a game of Call of Duty in weeks. The last time I actually played Call of Duty was when I released my first video. I think I smashed out like 5-6 games in a row, boom boom boom, and I just compiled that all into one USB drive, and that's what I use for the videos now. I think I'm probably gonna set up another session, get some gameplay. I was even thinking about playing some new games. I know some of you, I play Elden Ring, Halo sometimes, and maybe get a little bit of clips from those games. Let me know if that's what you guys are interested in, and I can make that happen. Problem is that Call of Duty nowadays has been a little bit dead. It's one of the games that I used to play so much. I don't know what it is specifically that got me out of it, but I know that it's just not the same as it was before. I know a big factor was kind of the friends. I don't have many of my friends playing Call of Duty, so that's just more reason to stay away from it. Solo gaming nowadays is for multiplayer games is not as fun. If I'm gonna play by myself, I might as well play a game dedicated to that solo grind. So I mean, one day I hope the gang can get back together, run some Call of Duty, get some wins on Search and Destroy, Warzone, whatever it may, get those clips out. But anyways, I'm gonna keep this video a little bit short just because there's a lot going on in my life, and I feel like I want to continue have some of these videos as a way to share my achievements, not just a way to share it with you guys and have you know what's been going on with me, but as a way for me to keep myself accountable and hold my own. If I say, for example, in the video that I want to accomplish something by X date, I want to be able to look back and say, this is my point of reference. I did make a promise to myself that I would accomplish whatever it is that I promised to myself and be able to actually do it by the time I wanted it to happen. And a big part of what makes get accomplished is consistency. And that's what I wanted to focus on in my video today. Being consistent is the key driver in making change in your life. I know recently that many of my friends have been able to run a half marathon, and that motivated me tremendously to actually sign up, go on the training arc myself. In the past, I used to be a big runner. I used to run quite a bit. I was very active at school, outside of school, but when I compare myself to then, there's a huge stark difference. I would still say, alhamdulillah, I'm still athletic enough to maintain my physique. I play a lot of football, so that helps me maintain the level of athleticism that I have, but it's not improved more to what I wish I could be or what I used to be. And that's the worst feeling, when you know at one point in your life you were better than. It's a bit sad to a younger version of you, a high school version of Sanchino was performing better athletically. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me to know that I'm in a prime, quote unquote, and not really showing the effects of it. So half marathon is going to be in October, and the plan is starting from today. Starting from today, I'm going to get out and run roughly 3 or 4 times a week and make sure that I get myself prepped for the half marathon. So that's about 21.1 kilometers. At the moment, I don't think I can even run 5 kilometers with a decent pace. I'm really aiming to run at least 2 hours. That would be the goal. Slightly more than that, that's fine. Because it's one of those things where I never really thought that I'd ever accomplish this. I would never imagine a version of Sanchino running a half marathon, even in my athletic prime. But now that I've signed up, it's been locked in my mind. I've told a couple friends about it. I'm even putting a YouTube channel to make sure that this happens. And like I said, the key to this is being consistent. If I'm able to consistently track and do my runs each week and continuously improve, then the only thing stopping me if it was not race, but I'm making sure that I'm doing my part in diligence. Yeah, if you guys have any tips when it comes to running the recovery process to make sure that I don't get injured. And aside from the running aspect, there are so many different things that I'm working towards in my life currently, whether it's my spiritual goals, my mental goals, my academic goals. There's a lot of things going on in my life at once, and it can get a bit overwhelming because I'm trying to do so many new things all at one time. It can derail you from some of the other things that you want to accomplish. But you always want to start small. You don't want to go 100% on every aspect of your life all at once. You want to make sure that you're doing it in small. So being able to run 3 or 4 times a week is a bit of a stretch because I've never gone on a run since, let's say, 2015. But I know that aspect of my life I can accomplish and I can make. But for the other aspects of my life, in specific the academic, I can't go 100% on that and just study every single bang out leak code problems. It gets a bit tiring and I'll get burnt out pretty quick. So knowing myself, I stick to consistent rate of 3 leak code questions per week, and as time goes on, each month I'll increase that by 1 question, and then the next month another question, and that's gonna make sure that I stay on my grind. And at the moment, I've been loving the game. I've been really enjoying all of the new changes and additions I've made to my life. Alhamdulillah, it's made my life a lot more scheduled, a lot more full, and I want to make sure the momentum continues all the way up until marathon day and more after. This is a quick video. Just wanted to give a quick little update on what's going on with me. Listen, consistency is the key, and I want to make sure all of you guys, all my fans, I know I call my guys my fans, but I want to make sure all my fans are also staying on top of their game. Make sure you guys are going out and getting what you want, achieve it. Inshallah, we'll all be with. And I'm going to conclude it there. It's been your boy Sanchino. See you in the next one. Peace.